Okay, we have a typical Whirlpool oven control board here on the back of its panel. And if you notice, we have disconnected the keypad ribbon cable. And we're going to talk about some of the things that can happen when that ribbon cable is disconnected, or if parts of the keypad are starting to wear out in general. They can have some similar symptoms. Power on. The keypad ribbon cable has a couple of different signature short circuits in it that the control board will detect to know what kind of options the oven has. Namely, we're talking about whether or not the oven has self-latching door lock motors. And if the ribbon cable is not connected, the control board defaults to thinking it has motors for both ovens. And it's going to try to turn both of those latches. And because there are no latches for the case of this one, there's a upper latch but not a lower latch, we're going to get an error code that the control board did not detect any door latch cycling. There it is, E1F5. And if we sit here longer, we're actually going to get the second error code we want to talk about, which is the E1F2 error code for key tail not connected. So if you see E1F5 ever after getting your board serviced, or if you think you need to get your control board serviced, make sure that you don't also get the E1F2 about 30 seconds later. Now we're going to do the same test, but we're going to connect the keypad ribbon cable this time, and then we're going to simulate cycling that door latch. So here we are going to connect the key tail. And it's a little tricky from this angle. Now with that ribbon cable connected, we're going to turn power on. And we have a couple different things set up here for our test. Hopefully you can see the tops of these LEDs here. Yep, so that right there is telling us that it's trying to drive the latch for the upper motor. So we're going to now simulate that latch closing and then opening back up. That's what it does during the power on self-test. And you probably saw the light blink, which meant it stopped turning the latch. Now, if we set this back up here, you're going to see that we don't get any error codes. So I hope that you found this to be an informative video about how the keypad not being connected or having a failed keypad can lead you to think that there are other problems with the oven, namely related to the door locks causing E1F5. But in fact, that's just because we don't have the key tail connected, or because that signature short in the keypad has failed. Thank you very much.